Hello, Mr. Hellman.
Hi.
Hi, so I see you're interviewing today for this company position.
Yep.
Before we get down to the usual questions concerning this interview, I would like to ask you a few concerning wealth. Is that okay?
Okay, yep, no problem.
All right, sweet. So I have 3 questions for you, and the first is, do you think you would be happier if you made more money?
Yes, I think I would be happier.
Okay, I'll take that. All right, my second question for you is, how important is being very well off financially? Not important, somewhat important, or extremely important?
I would say extremely important.
All right, let me write that down. My final question is, how important is being very well off and raising a family to you? Not important, somewhat important, or extremely important?
I would also answer that one with extremely important.
Okay, well, your answers agree with most people. Yeah, okay, so with your answers concerning wealth, there have been findings concerning wealth and happiness that I would like to tell you about. The first is that 73% of people agree with you and that they believe that more money would make them happier. Also, concerning wealth and well-being, in most countries, especially in poorer countries, individuals with a lot of money are typically happier. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. And finally, another finding regarding wealth is that people in rich countries now also experience greater well-being for those in poor countries because they can provide for their basic needs. Does that also make sense? Okay, so I really appreciate your answers. They all match with the findings regarding wealth and happiness. All right, Cole, so let me get down to a few questions about this new position you're going to be taking. But first, let me ask you, did you enjoy your old job before you came here?
Yes, I did enjoy my old job. I didn't make a lot of money at my old job, but it was enjoyable to me.
Okay, so at this position you are currently applying for, you would make a substantial amount more money here. But of course it will be tougher. Maybe you'll have to work longer days. The work is a little more tiresome. But do you think the raise in pay will increase your happiness somewhat?
Yes, I think that the raise in pay would increase my happiness. I think that I would be very excited to start the new position here, even if it is tougher than my last job.
I'm actually glad to hear that because, according to your last answers, they really compare with this because Robert Cummins did a study, and he found that people that make a low amount of money, their happiness tends to increase when they get a higher pay, just like you expressed in your answers. And actually, a person who already makes a lot of money, when they experience a pay raise, they don't experience that much happiness increase. So that does sort of back the finding that happiness is not all about making a lot of money. But I'm glad to see that I'll be able to help you in this position, give you some more money, and hopefully increase your happiness with that amount. So I want to thank you for your time coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Garrett, we're happy to have you here today. I understand that you're having some problems in your life. I'm just kind of wondering what those might be.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, I have a great job, I make a lot of money, but these past few months I've been struggling with my relationships. My girlfriend broke up with me. I'm just swamped by my work, and I don't understand. I have a lot of money, I have a huge house, I have a ton of cars, but I'm just not satisfied anymore.
That's interesting. It seems that you're having some problems. It says here, actually, that in 2008, only 32% of people reported being very happy, while in 1957, 35% of people said that they have being reported very happy. So that just goes to show that more money doesn't actually guarantee happiness. Also, one other thing that I could think of that may be a reason for your lack of happiness is when people have a lot of money, have a lot of luxuries, they'll tend to not appreciate the little things in life like the average person would when they have a lot of luxury, they have a lot of money.
All right, me and Cole are setting out on the streets to interview people of different classes. Oh, it looks like we have someone good right here we can ask. Excuse me, sir.
Who do you want?
I just wanted to ask you a few questions. First of all, can I just ask about your class? How much money do you make approximately?
I'll be working 2 jobs for $14.95 an hour. I get by just enough to feed my family, which is the most important thing to me, because they're all I got.
Well, I really appreciate your time, sir. I mean, that sounds like you work hard and just try to provide for your family.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, you happen to have a pack of smokes?
Yeah, hold on, let me get my back
Thank
pocket.
you.
Oh, here you go, sir.
Thank you very
Again,
much.
me and Cole are hitting the streets trying to find people of different classes we can talk to about their money. Oh, here's someone. Excuse me, sir. I just had a few questions about your wealth and social class. Do you mind just telling me about your job and what you do?
Well, my job is I work at Marietta and I work on computers there. I'm ranked in the middle class, and I'm able to provide for my family, give my kids what they want, and I still live a happy life.
And do you find your job enjoyable?
I mean, yeah, there's some ups and downs to it. I mean, the downs are I have to deal with some people and they're annoying. The ups are, well, I still get paid fairly good, and I still have a happy day at the end. Get to see my family, and everything's all good.
Hey, well, thank you. I really appreciate your time.
You're welcome, sir.
Again, so me and Cole are hitting the streets trying to find out about different people that have wealth in their classes. Oh, look, there's someone we can probably talk to right there. Excuse me, miss. Do you mind? We just have a few questions for you.
All right, whatever.
We just wanted to know about your job, about your social class, about how much money you make. Can you just talk to us about your wealth?
I mean, I'm not sure about that whole job thing, but I'm rich, if you can't tell. I mean, I'm gonna have a little bit with me today, but usually, like, if I post like $1,000 on Instagram, I get like 2,000 likes. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but I can just like throw that away. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
Whoa, well, we appreciate your time and your honesty there.
You're welcome.
Well,
I like being in spotlight.
Well, thank you for joining me back at the office. Cole could not be with us this evening, but it's okay because we both learned a lot about wealth and happiness. And the first thing we learned is actually there's not a strong correlation between having a lot of money and increasing happiness. Having a lot of wealth can give you a better feeling of control. It can also provide you with basic needs, but in actuality, it does little to increase the feeling of happiness. The second thing that me and Cole learned today with our interviews of the poor man on the street, the middle class man, and the snobby rich girl is that rich people tend to strive harder for their wealth in order to prove themselves or give them a sense of power. While as you could see with the middle class and the poor guy, that they focus really on personal growth and providing for their families, which means that the people who strive the hardest to obtain wealth usually are more self-centered. That's not always the case, but that's what statistics have shown. So thank you. And that is all.